Am I live? In three, two, one, we are live. Yes. Today's episode is one of, yeah. I want us to talk about quite a number of topics today. I know I'm a bit late, but I was sorting out issues here, guys. There were some technical glitches, but we finally made it. We are here. We are live. We are sort of for being late. There are quite a number of topics that I want us to discuss today. One of the topic that is of interest to me, it is the topic about General Mkhwanazi. General Mkhwanazi seems to be doing the Lord's work that Fidel Adam seems to hate, as well as the story of Makhubela as well. Is one of the stories that is very interesting. And then there is a story of the Senzo Meyiwa trial. On the Senzo Meyiwa trial, we do know that Ntanzi, which is accused number 2, will be he will be bringing in a new witness. Now, before I proceed, guys, like I said, that we had a challenge. Basically, guys, this is the phone. Basically, this phone is a phone that is you guys are supposed to use to call me. So I brought this phone so you can call me. But when I was testing this phone, it turns out that this phone, the problem is with this phone, because when I use my personal phone, Ngema, you are making noise. When I use my personal phone, I could hear whatever I could. Sorry, I could hear. I could hear, or I could easily connect with the other person. So I will say that you guys are gonna have to forgive me for now, whilst I'm trying to find a phone that you and I can use in the future to communicate, because clearly this phone is not compatible to the systems that I'm using for you guys to be able to call me. But on the line, I have Musa N. Musa N is a YouTube channel. You will see just on the YouTube street, there's a channel called Musa N. Now, I want us to talk to me, guys, about the Senzo Meyiwa trial. Where do you want us to start today? Maybe we should start with the story of Makhubela. Wengema, talk to me about Makhubela, man. In the beginning, it appeared like there was some uncertainty in terms of the fact that he just walked into the police station. It felt like there was nothing into the story. It looked like a sketched, or it looks like a staged kidnapping. But as the story developed, especially after Opanyazale Sophie, I actually got clarity. I don't know about you. Talk to us about what's your opinion about that?
I was lost in Mount Makhubela. Mazwi.
Mazwi, man. Oh, yeah. Mazwi, yes, Mazwi.
I'll be with you in a minute.
Sorry? Engema, we're live. These people are waiting for us here. Let's proceed. Okay, so guys, I'm sorry for the story of Mazwi. Basically, sorry, I said Makhubela. The surname I think is Makhubela, if I'm not mistaken. The surname is Makhubela. So I think what is in my mind is the fact that we're talking about Makhubela. So there is quite a lot that is actually happening. We do know that so far we've been told that there were 2 Ethiopians that were involved in that story. As I was listening to Panyazale Sophie, he said 2 Ethiopians, 1 local, meaning 1 South African. But as I'm reading, I'm actually getting 2 Ethiopians and 1 Malawian. I'm like, which one is which? Because from what we heard, Panyazale Sophie said 2 Ethiopians, 1 Malawian. Ngema, are you ready now? Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. So before we proceed with story Mazi, we must give credit to Pule Jones, no Yusuf Abram G.
Okay.
Yeah, because this guy was kidnapped. Is it? It's been a month, April.
Yeah.
Then amaphoyisa ne-media were quiet about the story. Yibo abantu abazivuselele le story njengoba sibona siphila. Yeah, ibona abantu abenza i-follow up. Then njengoba ubona abantu bonke bagcina sekuyistori esikhulunywa ngaso. So i-ENCA is doing an amazing job lapho.
Okay.
Yeah, so uma kuvela indaba ekuseni, I was so confused. But this guy just came to the police station. No physical, no visible injuries abonakalayo kuye.
Yeah.
Family, there was no ransom that was demanded from the family.
Yes.
So I was puzzled.
Even myself, I was confused. I was like, "Hi, it looks like this kidnapping was staged." But wait, because I'm trying to save time. As things stands, what's your thought about that kidnapping? Because that kidnapping leaves a lot to be desired. What's your thought, guys? But before I allow you to speak, guys, I'm very interested to hear your comments. No? So as I'm looking at the screen there, I'm actually reading your comments. So please keep them coming. Before you continue, Ngema, we have Mary Freeman uti good evening families yakhala manje the cleanup process. Show me your friends and I will tell you who is Fidel Adams. Okay. Zakayo uti ke when is starting right the Norakel uti when is it starting? Hey, people are blaming me. Past 2:00, past 800. Okay, yeah. So let's go back to the story, Ngema. You were about to comment.
Yeah, in the beginning I was puzzled.
Yeah, what puzzles you?
But then, the story, the headlines.
Okay.
Would the guy just walk into a police station?
Yeah.
So there are no visible injuries. And a family, there was no ransom that was demanded from a family, from what we know.
Yes. Up to so far, eh?
Yeah.
But then,
but then the media briefing is an explanation ukuthi amaphoyisa ayazi ukuthi obani abahola behind the kidnapping.
Yeah.
So okwamanje it's hard to comment because funeka baboshwe labantu bacharge then siza ukuthi amaphoyisa azothini ngecase yabo.
Okay.
But what we know ukuthi kuna 2 South Africans, ngathi 2 Ethiopians and 1 Malawian, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Who are involved.
Okay.
And there's this guy waKwaZulu who was rearrested last week. Who was arrested ekuqaleni makalahleka lo mjida bamkhipha. Then last week baphinde bamlanda futhi for questioning. So ukuthi is he part or abanye abantu laba khuluma ngabo. So that's why ngithi kunzima ukukhomenta ngayo kwamanje.
But yeah, maybe when Ngema, one will have to look at the fact that if you look at what is happening around Johannesburg CBD, apparently there is a war, as I allege, there is a war that is happening. I allege the aspect of the aspect of some of this information, but we have seen it on television that these people are taking each other's life broad daylight, right? We've seen even today. Pakistanians were trending on Twitter and Ethiopians. There's apparently a fight between the two groups about who controls what. Or maybe there's something to be said about that, to say, hey, it's ihlazo man ukuthi like Ethiopians and Pakistanians are fighting. Apparently they control the street and you like, hey, I don't know. Maybe before we jump into the story, let me give you a time to comment on that. Because there's
Yeah,
a
I
serious
think
story
in
that I
South
want us to
Africa,
talk about.
I think in South Africa, each and every sector, each and every industry in a mafia wakon.
Okay.
I think manje sinama-spaza shop mafias.
It's a problem that we always have mafias for everything.
Serious.
Yeah.
I think manje sinama-spaza shop mafias.
All right. Now, hey, Ngema, Davala, Fidel Adams, Fidel Adams, Fidel Adams. Hey, the man is angry. The man is Fidel Adam, guys, is angry. Fidel Adam is angry. Somebody's calling me. All right. Wait. There's someone who wants to join us. Let me tell this person. Hello. Please call my usual number. This number is not working. No, it's not working. So please call my usual number. I'll add you online. Oh, okay. All right. I wanna add someone, guys. Please don't mind. I'll give you the surprise. Okay, surprise. Who's coming online? Hello, you are live on SA Infotainment Podcast.
Hello, you're also live on Zanzi Unfiltered. I just remembered that I promised I would call.
Oh, okay. So we are live in both YouTube channels.
Yes, but you're live on my phone.
Oh, okay. Now, wait. Before Mzansi, we were talking about the issue of Mazwi and the issue of maybe you want to comment before because we were jumping into the story of Fadel Adams, which is very interesting in general on Mkhwanazi. But
You're trying to trap me. You're trying to trap me.
I'm
And you
not.
know my position.
What do you mean I'm trapping you?
Fidel Adams, I'm going to hang up.
All right, but please, the story of Mazwi. Have you followed the story though?
Absolutely.
What's your thought?
It's a banger. Okay. How many minutes do I have?
Let's give you 2 minutes.
First of all, we also spoke about it. Great minds think alike. So this is what happened. Why am I hearing feedback?
There's another guy on the line, Musa N.
Hi, Musa. Okay, it's fine. I'm just going to hear myself over and over again.
Okay.
But anyway, I'm just going to ignore myself. Mazwi. First of all, I love the jacket that he was wearing. Okay, it's kind of memorable.
Okay.
And then the first thing that stands out to me is very young man, not into substances, not into tenderpreneurs, not into influencer baddies and dun, just a young man trying to make a living. His sister, she's the queen of the show, okay? I love her so much. She is what is called my brother's keeper. And she literally put it out there and said, my brother is missing. This is not normal behavior. So, just in case you guys haven't been following what happened, quick update. It was Easter weekend. He made a lot of money. He was so excited. The next day, he was going to go and deposit the money at the bank. He never came back home. How much was the money? They're not telling us, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll let it go. The money, and then he was taken. He was taken while he was doing anything that is non criminal. And he was taken because of a spaza shop, a tuck shop. And that spaza shop belonged to a Pakistani. A Pakistani is not a South African. But you know what? You know what? I'm going to go out on a limb and say this out loud. You can only blame yourselves for buying and shopping at a spaza shop. that is not South African owned. Ooh, did I say that out loud? Yes, I did. Ooh, I shouldn't say that out loud. You can only blame yourself for supporting foreigners. I don't want to talk about it. You can only blame yourself.
Why are you saying that?
Because then they felt entitled to the spaza shop. Remember, the story behind Mazwi is, I don't know if the landlord kicked out the Pakistani or the landlord started getting feelings about having a Pakistani tenant. I don't know. We really need to break this one down so many steps. Because there's so many unknowns for me, which is why I don't really like commenting when there are unknowns.
Okay.
But that's fine. I'm already in it. The owner of the building, and we need to see a picture of it. The owner of the building kicked out the Pakistani. Mr. Pakistani got upset. Sir, what are you upset about? First of all, let's look at Lerato Kganyago's husband. He also got kicked out of his giant mall. It got auctioned. That's the way business goes.
It's a normal thing.
It can't be that you're catching feelings.
That's true.
Feelings, Mr.
That's
Pakistani.
true.
You got kicked out. You got kicked out fair and square.
Get out and leave.
The building was vacant. And then the sister saw it. And she said, oh, my lovely brother, I think this is a great opportunity for a young South African entrepreneurial spirit was born right there.
Okay.
And he had been a tenant at this spaza shop for a year. And he wasn't telling his sister the troubles that were going on there. Can you believe it? And then until he got kidnapped. Or should I say taken involuntarily? Yeah, I can say anything
Still
because
the
I'm
same.
not monetized on my live stream.
Huh? Yeah, but Kubega.
Huh?
No, that's fine. Continue. Yeah, breaking the story very nicely.
I just saw a comment. It says from the voice behind the mic, he says, please give me 5 reasons why I do not have your number. Why are you guys trapping me today? Why are you trapping? Let me tell you how SA Entertainment got my number. Let me tell you that story. He didn't just get it. He had to negotiate, he had to beg and plead. I received a phone call from somebody else, and I was like, I don't really want to talk to people. I don't like talking to people. Like, why does he want my number? Okay, fine. You know what? I'll fine, give him my number. It's fine. You can give him my number. So that's how he got my number. It's reason number 1 of the 5 is you gotta negotiate yourself into the WhatsApp group. Anyway,
but again, somebody's asking before you continue. Somebody's asking me. Wait, silent. Somebody's asking me, Uguti. Somebody's saying, who is this lady? Who is the lady live? Well, this is Mkhwanazi Unfiltered.
You know what?
My colleague.
I think that's a very fair question. How dare you not introduce me at the beginning of this? I'm going on mute. Introduce me to the people.
All right, let me do the right thing. I just realized that Musa N is not with me, but I can see him on the comment section below. So I'm gonna bring him back later on. Mkhwanazi Unfiltered, guys. I'm gonna tell you a story. There's a YouTube channel called Mkhwanazi Unfiltered. One of the YouTube channel that kind of felt like, I did not see this one coming. It just appeared. You know, you see people coming up. You know, wait, it's my intro. It's my intro. So we see people coming up. But Ntanzi, we just saw him, boom. But we're like, hey, this woman is breathing heavy next to us. You know, views and everything. You know, currently, she's sitting on overall 30.
No, don't do it. 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 Skip.
But yeah, the total views there on it speaks for itself. Like it is in millions, guys. It is in millions. So to those who doesn't know, so if a person gets those numbers and you're looking at the how old you then say how old is the channel? When did the person start? I mean, the numbers itself tells you it tells a story. One, that the person know what they are doing. Two, they are passionate about what they are doing. That is Mzansi Unfiltered. Do you want me to continue? No, let me not.
Okay, so ironically, I also have a comment that says, "Who is on the phone on the other side?" So, I think that we were very informal, and you know what? We apologize. I apologize on behalf of my brother as well, that it's not fair. It's not fair that this is a phone conversation and we just brought you into the conversation and we didn't introduce you guys. So I want to apologize for that misbehavior. I am on the phone with SA Infotainment, Bongani Masugu, not Bongani Kininda, not Bongani Ntanzi, the other Bongani, okay? And he's interesting. We have very interesting phone conversations. And one of the conversations he's been trying to get me to speak of, even off the record, which is Fidel Adams. And I'm like, no, never. I don't want to talk about him. I like to go to bed and sleep well at night and have a clear conscience. I don't have anything nice to say, so I would rather not say it. So shout out to SA Entertainment. Please make sure you're subscribed over there. He's got some interesting content as well. Do I want to disclose any more gossip? No, that's enough gossip for today. So back to Mazwi, the man of the match, the man of the hour.
Yes.
We do know that. Wait, I want to make sure that the mic is. I hope you guys can hear well.
Yeah, we are loud and clear to me.
Let me just plug this thing in. Hold on. Okay, because I cannot ignore super thanks on my channel. Okay. Oh, shout out to wait. Let me find it. Shout out to Skybridge. Thank you so much for sponsoring today's show. Okay, the Mzansi Unfiltered show. Thank you so much. I appreciate you and I love it so much. So back to the Mazwi conversation. What? Where did I stop? Oh, the sister.
Yes.
The sister said,
he didn't
"My
tell
loving
the
brother,
sister that he was having some troubles there.
He didn't tell the sister, but he told the guys. The guys knew what was going on. And then the sister goes, I guess the guys that sit outside the spaza shop, that's at least how I imagine it. And she's like, I'm looking for my brother. And they're like, this has been going on for over a year. And I don't know why they picked an Easter weekend, which apparently happened to one of his biggest days. Like he was so happy, guys. Imagine being so happy of the money that you've made because he made a plan. He said, you know what? He asked another relative, can I stay at your place? I really want to open my spaza early and I want to close the spaza late because something tells me something is going to go down. Oof, I'm about to preach. So I think that he misunderstood the spirit. The spirit was telling him something is up that weekend. Or maybe that's how it was supposed to happen, to expose the Pakistani Gulagudus. I don't know. But I think something is there. I'll think about it and I'll frame it better in future videos. But I think that there was some energy around that. He picked it up and he said, I'm going to do it. I'm going to open early and I'm going to close late. And he made so much money. He was so happy. He was so happy with the money. And the next day he was going to go put it in the bank so that he can pay his landlord. So to me, that just speaks maybe he was behind on a couple of months. This is pure speculation. I don't know. But the fact that he woke up the next day to go and deposit the money, for me, speaks volume. Because we know that there's the Sofa Bank. Why wasn't he using the Sofa Bank?
Because
And you can see he's such an
it's
honest
not pala
guy.
pala.
He doesn't use the soft. He doesn't have a pala pala bank. He doesn't have a Sergeant Kosi under the mattress bank. He put it into the system. So there's no money laundering there. There's no substances from Nigerians passing through his spaza. It's legit. Because that's another thing that they're saying, that spaza shops are also used to spread substances that can't be mentioned, right?
True, I agree.
So this guy seems like he was a problem. He was the problem to the foreigners. They didn't like him. And then they took him. So this is where I'm not clear because I haven't watched the full interview. So he was taken by South Africans, 2 South Africans, Pakistanis, and then there's Malawis in there. Malawis? Do you say Malawis or Malawians?
Malawans.
I don't know. Okay. So it's like a whole mixed salad, 7 colors. There are 7 colors of the people who took him. Now we get to the bad news. There's always good news and bad news. The good news is he's alive. Okay. Drop a 5 for Mazi returning home. Or should I say returning to the police station? So he shows up at the police station, and then there's speculation, which Julius Malema retweeted. And the speculation was he must be arrested for perjury. He's lying. And how can he just show up at the police station? And then the other end of the spectrum is there was a march, and the marchers, they made some threats. And then the Pakistani Gulliver just got nervous. And then they just dropped him off. Which is a stark different story. Because Jerry Bushoha has not experienced the same grace from his takers. You see, because his takers are South Africans.
Maybe.
His takers are his friends.
Maybe.
And his takers involve substances that cannot be mentioned.
Maybe.
No, I'm alleging on my end. You want me to say allegedly? Okay, allegedly.
Yeah.
But I didn't name any friends.
Hey.
I didn't name anyone.
We don't want you to be doing all right.
Yeah, no. I'm just a gal. I couldn't. But anyway, Jocelyn Smith, to this day.
Yeah.
We just have Clayton Mackenzie danged in carrot saying she's alive. But this is the first story where a victim, what do you call a kidnapped person? Are they called a kidnappee? I don't know what the word is. Anyway, a victim is found alive, all his fingers and toes intact. Because you've seen the state that Jerry was in.
Yeah, he was. It was a horrible thing to watch.
That was horrible. I can't rewatch it.
Yeah, it was horrible. It was painful.
So, with regards to Mazwi and his physical is fine. His mental.
But
apparently he's shaking. He's crying. He's really struggling. Like you can tell he's. Let me not speak as if I've seen him. According to the family member, she says he's traumatized. And then the part that really broke my heart is that they gave him noodles. And you know how noodles are really, really hot. I don't like noodles, by the way, but noodles are very, very hot, right? You have to boil, and there's, it's got to be extreme heat. He ate them like that. For me, that was a sign of extreme hunger.
But again,
sorry, go ahead.
But again, for the fact that they gave him noodles, it just tells you about the identity of the people who kidnapped him or who were with him. Because
no, the noodles are not from the people. The police station.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Then
or
I
the
withdraw.
Hospital. Yes, please withdraw your statement. Expunge from the record.
Yeah, Your Lordship, I withdraw my statement.
Yeah.
Now, okay. Enough with Mazwi. Let's jump to Ntanzi before I let you go, because we want to talk about Fidel Adams. Fidel Adams. Oh, I want to talk about him. But I want to put it on record, Your Lordship, that I do not believe Fidel Adams. And the nice part about it is that I'm looking straight into the camera. Even if he's watching on the other side, he knows He has come into my presence. Last week, he was in my office recording with TJ Boo, and he knows I don't believe him. Mr. James Shendrick, he knows. You will see it when they release part 2. I told him that I'm Team Kuanazi, Team Mkhwanazi, Team Masamula, and General Komalo. I told him live on that video, unless it is edited, but I have the evidence. So it's clear, my stand, where I stand there, it's clear. But let's start with Ntanzi. Ntanzi is bringing new witnesses. Who do you think Ntanzi should bring as a witness? Because others are saying, no, the girlfriend shouldn't be brought in.
So I am definitely team. Sorry, hold on. I'm just trying to set you up on my screen. But I think I'm behind in your audio. Wait, let me catch up. Okay, perfect. You're listening now. What is my opinion on Ntanzi's next witnesses?
Yeah.
The girlfriend. I am team leave the family members alone, especially when it comes to a girlfriend who might no longer be a girlfriend, right? She might be a Makoti somewhere else now. And then I know that I'm being selfish with that comment, but we live in the real world, okay? I think it impacts relationships.
How so?
Current relationships. So hold on.
Okay, whilst I'm holding
I
on.
can only I can only speak on behalf of women, right? Men are very jealous creatures.
Okay.
So I don't see, and it would have to be like a very let's just go hypothetical. Everything is hypothetical, guys. I don't have any evidence, but if you do, come to my DMs. So okay, let's talk about Ulebo, for example. No, I'll start with Umbali. Right? There's Mbali and Ulebo, who both hold kind of alibis for their then boyfriends. Mbali was supposed to come and say, yes, I had the card. What you want to say now, Baloy? What you gonna do?
Okay.
Umbali is going to say, yes, and when they arrested Ntanzi locked me in the room, went with the key, and then they came back 3 days later and unlocked me, and voila, they found ammunition in the room.
Okay.
That's Umbali's function. So why do I say she mustn't be called? Because she's not a current. Anyway, I can't speak for the relationship, but I want to assume maybe she's moved on. Maybe she's with somebody else. Maybe she has, family somewhere else. Maybe she's a Makoti somewhere else. And then what do you say, Emzin? You say what? Oh, I'm going to my ex-boyfriend's case because I'm trying to make sure he doesn't get charged with life sentence. And then when you get there, do you think Balo is going to be gracious?
Aye.
Balo is going to drag you.
That's true.
And then you have to go back to your family. That's why I say it's difficult, even for Untanzi's parents, Muzi's parents. I really feel like families should be left out, to be quite honest. Let's use Senzo Meyiwa as an example. Where is Umandesa? Right? Then one would be tempted to say she should have also been called. But she was also a victim in all this.
But wait.
So I'm very empathetic. Yeah.
Okay. Let's finish the empathetic part.
I'm very empathetic to family members being called as witnesses. I think I would have less empathy if it was a wife. Meaning, even if Ntanzi is arrested, she is still Mrs. Ntanzi.
Okay.
She's the mother of his child. It took a lot for Ntanzi to tell us that the ceremony, because all he said was the ceremony for the child and the lobola, the cows, right?
Yeah.
It took him being re-examined for us to find out that the child is not alive. The ceremony was for a child who passed on at the time. So these are all, it's personal information. which in a very public case. So yeah, that's my 400
Yeah,
cents.
yeah,
Let me know your thoughts.
yeah. No, now the way you're saying it, I see, I see. It would have been painful. It would have been painful to even say it. I
And
mean,
then
to say the
sorry to
least.
cut you off. And then it forces me to also do videos on them. So I'm advocating for myself. Uh, don't put them on the stand. Because
Okay.
then I'll have to form an opinion on their testimony. And honestly, I don't want to do that. I don't want.
But
No.
yeah, but remember that these are matters of law. So although when it comes to Brigadier, sorry, when it comes to Advocate Baloyi and our favorite Brigadier, yeah.
On page 283, him.
Although we know that from that Spaza house,
I bet you future Prince of Paul O'Sullivan's book won't have page 283.
I don't know about that. One thing I know is that I want to read the book of Uban, Mr. Shendrick, when he exposes allegedly General Mkhwanazi. We'll see. Maybe there's going to be other people there. Oh, I don't know. But one thing I know is that they chose not to call people from the house, although those people were somehow key witnesses. For instance, the mother, Makumalo, is supposed to come and tell us the truth. So when you look at things, you kind of feel like I get where you're coming from, but then I still think that they should negotiate their way out to say, guys, we need you to assist Ntanzi, because if you don't testify, the state might use that as an argument to say they didn't even call these type of people because they know their alibi cannot stand. So the state will bring that during the arguments. So one way or the other, you are then compelled to say, hey, whatever works, man. If Lebo has moved on, but she can add value here, maybe let's bring Lebo. I want to categorically say I understand where you're coming from. I wouldn't want to be involved.
I'm coming from a human element, not from a legal element, but I understand. Go ahead.
I was trying to say, I understand where you're coming from. I understand as well why you're saying what you're saying. It's only because there's also this part. It's the same thing when Mzansi Unfiltered. Do you remember when people were saying, "Hi man, we can postpone and all the stuff"? I was like, guys, here's my problem. You and I, we are outside. Ntanzi's inside.
Mm-hmm.
So when we speak about postponement, it's okay for us. But for Ntanzi, they say a day in prison is like how many years? You understand? So for Ntanzi, the quicker he gets out, the better. You understand? So I guess it's catch 62. Hey, that thing. Yeah, that thing. Catch 22. How do you negotiate with people around this and say, guys, let's find a workable solution? But I also trust Advocate Attorney Ramsipile. He's a very reasonable man.
I was about to say that. I was about to say, whatever decision Ramsipile takes, I will be okay with it. I will be okay. Because Umeliwami, Umeliwami. And then they've got their 10 minutes session. Like, I think they have a good synergy, and I will be okay with it. I won't be happy, but Georgie better behave himself. That's what I have to say. I guess that's the angle I will take. But yeah, go on.
But guys, I want to assure you, I have spoken to Atene Ramsipile like face to face. That guy's very reasonable. Very, very reasonable guy. Like, the things that other people have done to Atene Ramsipile on the case, and
hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. You're not going to drive past that. You've spoken to Ramsipile in real life. Give us something to hold on to there. What was it about? Where were you?
Oh, you see this thing? It says you are calling me back, and I don't know why, because I'm in a call with you.
Do you see them kulugutus dispatching you?
Hey, I don't know why. I'm receiving your call as
Nothing
I'm
has
speaking to
changed on
you.
my end. No, ignore it. It's not me.
Okay. No, actually, there was a time where I went to court with Ngobile Mapisa. So
Okay.
I met Atene Ramsipile when I was when I accompanied Ngobile Mapisa. There was a time where also this lady, the sister Ntanzi, Mpume. I'm the guy who took Mpume to court for the first time.
Huh? You're an insider, and you haven't done a video, or we want an exclusive. Wait, Mpumi is the one who Valoy was asking about.
I'm not sure. I will have
Must be
to
the
watch
one.
that video and I will tell you. But I organized a transport here in Joburg, and then I drove. I drove a white Toyota Quest. I fetched Snobile Mapisa, Nombume, and then we met somewhere at Joburg, CBD, next to High Court. Then I drove them all the way to Pretoria. That was the first time for Sister Ntanzi, Mpume, to be in court, see it live. Then they had a conversation on Ntanzi in court, and also the accused. So I met Uram Sipile that day, and I had a conversation with him. The thing that make me say, or confidently say, he has a good heart, it is because there are things I will never say it on this live stream that are happening,
Okay,
or
yeah.
that happened to
I respect
him.
that.
Yeah?
I respect that. Go ahead.
Yeah. There are things that happened to him. They were trying to remove him from this case. But that for the fact that this guy has chosen to keep quiet and move on. And if you understand who was trying to do that, and he has not said anything up to today, and he is still continuing. Like if you guys were to understand who did what and how Ramsipile reacted, some of you will never look at Ramsipile the same way. You will respect that guy. So I am saying I saw his maturity. That guy's that guy's matured, behaving guy. So I trust his judgment. He will find a workable solution around this. That's my 2 cents.
My people are complaining that they can't hear you. And I don't know how to include you. Give me a second. No, we're just gonna have to live with it. This is the best I can do because it's a phone call, and there's no way for me to enhance the volume. It's already on speaker. I've put the phone next to the mic. Let me try this. Maybe if I do this. Does this sound better?
On our side, guys, we can hear you.
Okay, we'll go with your side. Anyway, my side we're not monetized, so we're just playing. Looks like our guest is a victim of network or the speaker. No, it's because I'm on a phone, physical phone. Anyway, we'll do better next time. Okay, be patient with us.
Still learning.
But let me tell you what he just told us. He told us that he got to meet Ramasabili in the flesh. And not only that, he drove a white Toyota what? Toyota what?
Toyota Quest.
A white Toyota Quest, and he went to pick up Singobile Mapisa, who is accused number 4's sister, and Ntanzi's sister. And then he drove them. And that's when Ntanzi's sister got to go to the court for the first time. Doesn't tell us the date though, but that's okay. I don't know why he told us the vehicle. I guess he's also going to produce AVL records. Um, I'm just so proud of you. First of all, I did not know that. I'm very proud of you for providing access, especially to Ntanzi's family. We do know that they are disadvantaged because their breadwinner is inside the court, and it's been years. And he was the sole breadwinner of the family. And have you guys noticed when Ntanzi speaks, he always speaks in present tense.
Hmm. I've- Okay.
He says, he speaks as if he just left work yesterday, and he
Yeah.
speaks as if he will return to work. That always,
Uh, I
like, it
noticed that
always
thing.
pulls at my heartstrings.
You're right. When I listen to him, he sounds like I'm still employed.
Yes.
I'm still working for Sibanye.
Oh my goodness, I think I know why they can't hear me. It's on my headphones.
Oh.
Guys, I'm not a sound mic person. This is this. I know what I'm gonna do. Let me connect my DJI. Hold on. Give me a second.
Okay,
Will it
whilst you're
work?
still taking your
I'm going
seconds
to
to
connect.
connect.
I'm connecting a second mic, guys. Hold on. Because this is a great conversation. I hate for you to miss out on it. But I don't know if I've never done this before, so I don't know if I connect the DJI, if it will. Oh, this is so silly. Because if I connect the DJI, wait, I'm thinking. If I connect it to the phone, the mic is never mind. That's a dumb idea. That's not gonna work. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Now let's move. Let's move. Next time we'll find a way. There's a way. There will be a way.
Yeah. So Ntanzi always speaks in the present tense. What's your thoughts on that?
No, it's something that I've never paid attention to. But one of those things that you notice something, but you don't necessarily pay attention to it, but you notice it. I've noticed that thing. Now that you are raising it, I'm like, yeah, man, it makes sense. There was a point where I was like, this guy, why does he speak like he's still going to work after the trial? He's still going to go back to work after the trial. Like, it sounds like he's saying, I am just inconvenient for now. When you release me from this prison, from prison, I'm going back to work. My Lord, please release me. It sounds like that. But yeah, I don't know.
Yes. 100% that's what it sounds like. Okay, let me try one more thing. 1 second.
Okay. Okay, where let me see my comments here. Someone said what? Okay, who's this lady on the live stream? We're still watching something there. Watching you from Guyana. English, please. We are watching from UK. Oh, thank you very much.
Wait,
Happy Matebula
we
Uti.
spoke in English.
Sorry?
We've been speaking English, no?
No. It was before you.
Oh, okay.
You can still connect. You'll tell me when you're done.
Okay, I'm testing. So, guys, I need a DJ, okay, to come fix all this thing. And I always keep saying that. That's why you've got to keep super thanking me so I can fix this sound thing. If I unmic on the screen, okay, say something.
Yes. I can hear you.
The the screen is like minutes behind.
My screen.
No, my screen.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. You see, right now the screen is talking about you. It's not gonna work, guys. It's not gonna work. I will have to find someone to help us with this. I'm really sorry. I'm really, really sorry. I profusely apologize. Um, but you can go and listen to him on his channel. Because this video is not monetized, so I also don't mind you guys going over onto the other side. Because I can't think of another way to make it work. I really can't. I'm so sorry.
No problem. No
So,
problem.
let's continue. Yeah.
Okay.
Go
Okay.
ahead.
Konje besikuphi?
Ntanzi and being present at work.
Yes. No, I think for me, it, the judge, I think he must have noticed this as well. Because I think it's something, and also the way Ntanzi akhuluma ngakhona, man, yo, Ntanzi bafethu, the way
You can't
akhuluma
ignore it.
ngakhona, yo, I'm impressed. I'm impressed.
Okay, there's a message for you here.
Yeah.
It says, Bongs, stop going to that giant logo thing.
Giant logo.
I'm not going to read the rest because we don't discriminate here. Please don't do that, guys. I'm not a fan of discussing what people do in their bedrooms and what their choices are. So let's stay focused on the main thing. Anyway, your main message in that is, Bong, stop going to that giant logo station.
Oh.
What's your response?
Oh, you
This
know
is
what?
me trapping you. Yeah.
Now that you asked me that question, let me answer this once and for all. Somebody also commented and said, Bongs, why did you stop going on Newsroom Africa? First of all, I thought it would have been a biggest mistake for us not to be present there. When I say us, I mean Team State. Because
Team defense.
Team Defense, sorry. Yo. Hey. Team Defense. Because it would have been, you know, when you disagree with something, I believe in engaging people no matter what. And I will tell you in your face that I don't believe in what you are saying. You can try and convince me, but I will tell you, like I did with Shendrik, I told him straight into his face that, no, I'm Team Kuanazi, I'm Team Masemela, and I'm Team Kumalo, but I'm going to talk to you now. You understand? What it does, there are people who we don't consider them. There are people who have not made their decisions. Therefore,
Yes.
if you are present, you may convince them to come and join Team Defense. But if it's only one side, then they are bound to follow that, and tomorrow we criticize them. How did you support these ones? But we did not present our side. Why did I stop? I actually didn't stop because I wanted to stop. I stopped because they stopped calling me. I don't know why. I don't know. So I was like, oh, okay, it's fine. Anyway, still have my YouTube channel. Anyway, still have people who love me there. I will continue. So that's the reason why I will constantly go to Newsroom Africa, even though people will say, but don't go there. Me, I always do things, even in my day-to-day life, I always think about the person who doesn't know this side. Hence, I will engage in certain discussions.
Okay.
Even when they may look fruitless
I
to you.
that.
Yeah, sorry, continue.
Personally, I appreciate that. No, I appreciate that explanation personally. And even though I have access to you, I would have never asked you. So I used a comment as an excuse to ask you what I've always wanted to know. But anyway, now we know they stopped calling you, and that's okay. We can see why they stopped calling you, though. We can write the whole thesis.
Please let me know. I'm interested. I've been asking myself, I wonder why. Not that I was like, I want to go, but I was like, it just stopped out of the blue. I was like, why? But I was like, okay, it's fine.
The main reason is, in my opinion, from where I am sitting, because I'm not standing, they love Miss Thing. And you and her together on the same platform at the same time was too noisy. Yeah. If you go back to that last episode, I think you were in, where, or is it the last episode you were in, but it was the first one she was in? I don't know. I didn't watch them consistently since January. That was the first episode I watched this year because people kept telling me to go watch it. I was like, ah, fine. And there was you, there was her, and I think there was, I don't remember his name, but it wasn't Kulu. It was the other one.
Okay.
And it was a very animated episode from both you and her. You were both very passionate about your side, and they preferred her passion. And that's okay.
Okay. Okay.
From where I am sitting, I am happy to continue doing my videos, which has been a series I started last year when I noticed that they're spreading false propaganda.
Okay.
And so it's my personal mission to make sure that the right information is on the record. Yeah, because let's take a look at a family like Ntanzi's family, right? They've met this reporter. This reporter has been in their homestead. They might not watch the day-to-day proceedings from start to finish, 5 hours a day.
Yeah.
And they might decide, you know what, we'll tune in on Sunday and watch the 1 hour episode and get a summary or a sense of what's going on. And the sense that is delivered consistently is doom and gloom.
Okay.
And I think that's unfair. And I think that budget permitting, I think it would be good to challenge and have our own show, which is why I commit to doing live streams.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
If we commit budget permitting, family support, we run our own annual version. No, not annual, weekly, weekly version. And then we also have, you know, Zulu to come and speak as well in Zulu, because you know my Zulu is tekatekeng, right? And you can also have people, especially people who go to work or can't watch the proceedings live.
Okay.
Or don't have access to YouTube. They have access to SABC
Wait,
or
wait,
Newsroom.
wait, 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 wait. Guys, I'm gonna read your comments, ne? But this one, po 1185. Oti, watching SA Infotainment podcast and Mzansi Unfiltered in the same, I think in the same camera space. I'm not sure, but in the same game space is Uti from where I'm sitting. So for me, I'm like, you could have right. You could. I'm not there, but the part from where I'm sitting. But continue.
Let me tell you why from where I'm sitting is a huge deal. Obviously, it's from the Mhlanga reserves, okay? And it's from Shadrach Sevilla, who spent so many days saying, from where I'm sitting, from where I'm sitting. As if it's going to validate everything he's about to say. So I don't know if you watched last week's episode on the Giant Logo channel. And just to see, just to prove to you, it's not me. I'm just watching on the other side of the screen. And you can see you're just doing lip service. You're just running with phrases. You don't even understand what the phrase is. English will embarrass you. Their host from the TikTok streets.
I didn't watch.
She said, from where I am standing. You didn't watch it. It doesn't matter. I'll tell you. It's just one. She said, from where I am standing. I said, my girl, don't embarrass us like that. You're not even standing. You're sitting.
Sit down.
So she's sitting down. And then she says, from where I am standing. And then I said, I knew it. I knew I couldn't trust you. I knew I couldn't trust you because you can't even be honest about what you're doing right now. But that's the animation of from where I am sitting. Sometimes people say from where I'm drinking, where I'm sleeping, where I'm driving. Just some fun we have on our channel.
All right.
So
Away with the
if you're on SA Infotainment, here's my selfish plug. Why haven't you subscribed to Ntanzi Unfiltered? Why are you still asking who's the voice? What? I'm hurt. Never watched my video.
Take her to 100K, guys. How many are we? How many subscribers?
We're just trying to get to 80K. We're just trying to get 80K.
Let's get her to 80K, guys. We can do it. I trust you guys. You guys, me, trusting you, can trust you with all of my life. All of it. Not even all of it. Because you know what one thing I like about you guys is that you guys, you will tell me when I'm wrong. You will also tell me when I'm right. And I know when I'm being rebuked by members of this channel, even those who are not members, as in like members, but I know when the rebuke is from my members. I know the difference. If it's just someone who's passing by, I can tell this one is passing by. She doesn't know, or he doesn't know the rules of the house. So I trust you guys. Even when I meet you guys face to face, I know some of you will show me that, that's why I'm saying I trust you guys. I've never met you guys in real life, and I feel like you have met this rude individual. Even if you have some issue with me, people will tell me with respect. So I trust you. Go and do the right thing. Yeah. Ntanzi Unfiltered is the channel that you are subscribing to.
Oh. Thank you, friendships. Thank you.
Right. Now,
please also take your partner's phone and subscribe as well to the channel. The partner doesn't even need to know. Just take their phone, subscribe. Everyone in your household should be subscribed to both channels. It's an essential service. We're in the business of spreading what is the evidence that is discussed and not passive information. So let's go back. Let's finish up the conversation of should Bongs go back if he's called again? I think so, because you explained it to me that we need representation. So yeah, go back. I understand and I accept your explanation, because right now it's unchallenged. It's absolutely unchallenged. And I'm just trying to filter my words, because I try to be unfiltered, but sometimes I don't want to feel like I'm attacking someone. The guest host from TikTok,
yes,
does not watch the trial actively. I think she watches clips. Is someone calling?
No, it's me.
Okay, so I think she watches clips and then she forms a full version. The thing is, she then forms a full version. And normally when I'm listening to her, like today, I was like, I already did a bit. She was talking about Ntanzi's lobola and the ceremony, and she was so passionate about it. And I was like, did she miss the part that the child passed away? Because I would definitely be empathetic with Ntanzi avoiding the question. That's not an easy thing to talk about, to put on the record. Possibly also he's no longer with that lady.
Okay.
So I understand where Ntanzi is coming from. Ntanzi is very human, very respectful.
Yeah,
and very conscious of the people around him.
Respect
in the beginning, he struggled to say, what's his name? Brigadier Bongani Nicholas Kinenda on page 283. He struggled to say that they're lying. But then he realized he's going to get a life sentence. So he switched it up, because he still struggles. I think internally he can't. Those words can't come out of his mouth. He says what does he say? He says they are mistaken. So he says they are mistaken, my lord. That's not what happened. Instead of they lied. You see the difference?
Yeah.
And then the other time is when he pointed to Kelly Kumalo's name.
Okay.
He refused for Kelly Kumalo's name to exit his mouth. And Jonah said, "Don't worry, I got you." Kelly Kumalo, why is she not in the talk? Jonah shows up to work when he wants to. If he's not yawning or crying about something, he's ready at some time. So yeah, Jonas put it on the record. It was not Ntanzi's version. Therefore, the record is not correct. That's a real example of Ntanzi never said Kelly Kumalo should be in the dock. He said this one. Why is this one not there?
But Ntanzi is full of respect, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, but SA Infotainment Podcast needs to end his podcast not later than 9:30. So now there comes a story that you don't like, which is Fadel Adam.
Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. This man and his
Let me say
obsession
it.
with
Let me
getting
say
me
it.
on record to talk about that man.
Let me say it, guys, because I need to read your comments. Let me say it. Mr. Fidel Adams has confirmed that the police, the special unit, announced by Mr. Fanema Samola, who is the national commissioner, suspended.
Sorry, because I know you. Because I know it will be a while before I can jump in. The feedback is not me; it's him. Even his other guests complained that there's feedback. So please encourage SA Infotainment to improve his connectivity, because you know what? I think like we need to do like an offline session, and then you also help me connect, because I do have a sound card, by the way. I just don't know how to use it.
Okay, we'll deal with that. We need to leave. How fast we
Okay,
need to
so
be
guys,
out.
I'm not the one. I only have one device.
Okay.
Go ahead,
So
Masemola.
Masemola, then you will remember that Masemola had extended the scope of EPKTT. So Masemola, when he last appeared in court, he had something very interesting. Journalists asked him, Masemola, now that you are here, you might be suspended, or members might look at you and feel somehow discouraged. He had some interesting words. He said, let everyone know why they are members of SAPS. I will want them to continue, I'm paraphrasing, I will want them to continue doing the work. Now, my interest is continue doing the work. Now, listen to this one. Jump kancane. After the appearance of Masemola, few days later, journalists asked General Mkhwanazi, Mr. Mkhwanazi, your boss has appeared in court. He said a 30-second response that can be studied, and you can write a book with 250 pages from his 30 seconds response.
Tell me. What did he say?
He said,
I'm not up to date on that.
oh, no, he said, I have it here. I just want to remind myself in real time. 30-second response, but whoo, Footy, it's here. Let me just want to remind myself in real time, guys. Just give me a minute. Where's this response? Is here. Mkhwanazi, MK, where are you? When I need you the most.
MK Party?
Mkhwanazi, don't you know that his name is, look, he's MK.
Oh, okay, no.
Wait. MK is coming.
Oh, she's back. You gotta make it super loud.
You can't hear anything?
Very
Okay.
low.
Okay, listen. MK responded here and said, when he was asked, he says, that's a story for another day. But he then say, watch the space, something is coming. Then we're like, wait a minute. MK and his team have the mandate. Now they can investigate all organized criminals. Right? Notice that. All. And now they don't need permission to say, hey, we want to go to Cape Town.
Hey,
They
bossy.
now
Hey, bossy, approve.
They now can travel nicely to Cape Town and have a friendly match in Cape Town. If they feel there's a friendly match in Northwest, I'm not saying anything about Brand because I'm saying Northwest, if they feel like there's a friendly match in Northwest, they can just Northwest, friendly match, and then go back wherever they want to go. Now, Masamela says they should continue with the work. There's something interesting. Don't worry. I'll come back and connect something here. So today, Fadel Adams tells us a story in his press conference, that press briefing. He said, there were members of PKTT who came into my building. We're like, oh, wait. How do you know? Because you, Fadel Adams, you said to us, police came into the building and their names were not there. Their cars were parked 100 meters away from the house we used to stay in. They pointed firearm at young children. We're like, oh, such a description. You are so detailed. But the one part that we don't understand, how did you know it was the PKTT? Because you just said, no name take, nothing, no description. They did not tell us where they from. They did not give us anything. When you just got that information because you were not there.
So this is what I'm going to say. This is a rare opportunity I'm going to give my commentary on Fidel Adams. So take out your pens and papers. You have yourselves to blame. When people say go and vote, you say, yeah, let me look for reformed Mkolo. Yeah, these are the best kind. Let's forget, great citizens. Let's forget people with clean records. Let's go for these ones. We're so full of emotions. I don't even know why he doesn't have a YouTube channel. Because, wow. The man, he reminds me of, I don't know where he's gone, though. I miss him so much. He reminds me of Chikotwala.
It's overseas.
Overseas, you can still comment.
It's overseas. He has commented recently. I'm not going to tell you what he said. But it's overseas, I know.
No, because he was always there. He was ready to jump. I mean, he was always so up to date on the Senzo Meyiwa trial. Always ready to call the media. You see, when you have access, that's what happens. You have so much to talk about. Senzo Meyiwa said since the 6th of July 2025, he's been smelling Kuanazi, sleeping Mkhwanazi, breathing Mkhwanazi. Just take out Senzo Meyiwa and then put Fidel Adams. And then I'm going to say, we are enough. It's enough now. That's what the Nigerians say. It's enough. It's enough now. Sit down.
But let me continue before we're running out of time, guys. We're running out of time.
It's enough. It's enough. I don't have the Nigerian accent, but I want that twang. I want to say it's enough now.
But hey, we've got Unjebs in the building. Right. News for show, guys. That's Njeb's channel. Now, what is so interesting about Mr. Fadel Adam is that these people did not describe themselves. There was no name tag. Their cars were parked in a distance. Instead of suspecting the nearest police station, he suspects PKTT. instead of suspecting a unit from the national police PKTT, he's simply saying he's so untouchable that no other police can arrest him except the PKTT. That's what I'm hearing.
Because you keep voting for these people. Go and vote for them. Then when they misbehave, don't come here making noise. Keep voting. This is what happens.
He said quite a number of things, but I have more than 1,000 questions from what he said. So ultimately, he tells us that no, I know that there is a warrant of arrest. And I will tell you this. You'll find that it is true that the warrant of
arrest for who?
For him, Fadel Adam.
Okay.
He said that he knows that there is a warrant of arrest for him. And I believe him there. It is long overdue.
Is it a warrant
anyway.
of arrest? Is it like a J50 warrant of arrest like the one Kininda has, or it's a real one where they're executing it?
No.
Because those are two different ones.
No, I think it is a legit warrant of arrest. And I'm going to tell you why. I don't want to tell you the name. One of the person who is in line, in bed with Fidel Adam, recently had his gadget. There was an application in court for Khumalo. Khumalo wanted to seize his gadget. That person, I realized that there are people there that cannot be trusted. Because they passed the information to him that, hey, Khumalo's applying for this and this to seize your gadget. And I'm like, some people cannot be trusted in the system. So when Adam says there is a warrant of arrest for me, I believed him. He might lie, but somehow I believe him. But here is where it gets interesting. Fidel Adams, he speaks, he breathes, he sleeps, when he sleeps, he dreams of Mkhwanazi. I'm sure when there is a driver who's sometimes when people are driving bad, he'll be like, "Babe, crazy! Your people are driving bad on my..." Like, whatever goes bad, Kuanazi is involved. Because tell me why. Tell me why Fidel Adams' anger, it cannot be measured against General Mkhwanazi. Tell me why he cannot finish a paragraph without including Kuanazi 5 times in that paragraph. Tell me why.
Wait, let me ask you another question. Wait, let me add. Have you noticed ever since he was found wanting with his aspersions that General Khumalo has been after him, and it was proven to Mr. Adams, Honorable Member of Parliament, that General Khumalo was not even the boss at the time. He's dropped his name. Have you noticed that?
You know when you say that, I'm like, well, you use the word honorable, ne? So I'm thinking to myself.
He's honorable.
No, lalela.
What can we say?
Lalela. This is MK. What's MK? We call people honorable. Even others call themselves thugs. But we call them honorables because they are in parliament. Let's call them honorables.
They're honorables. Despicable me's. But what can we say? You guys went to the polls and then you said, yeah. Today's the day. I can say my vote.
Yeah.
Gulugutu 1, Gulugutu 2. No, Fidel Adams. Yeah, him, man of the match.
Here's the name. Worth of our attention. Yeah, ne?
But I'm going to also defend the people who voted for characters like Fidel Adams, Honorable Sauls,
okay,
Gayton Mackenzie. I get it. Okay, I get it. Especially if you're from the same background. I really get it and I empathize with you. But can we get better candidates? Why must they be former guests of the state. Why can't all those votes go to what's her name? James, Honorable James. If you feel compelled to vote according to your DNA, no problem. You know what? I can't dock you for that. But can you at least choose honorable members so that we can also feel honorable? And then we can also feel allies. When you hear Honorable Soul cry out with all the injustices and stuff, we want to be allies. We really do. I'm not docking Adams because I have issues. We want to be allies and we want to assist. But it's difficult when every time you always say, look, my hand is cut, my hand is cut, my hand is cut. Oh my God, my hand is cut. Oh my God. It gets annoying and like, you know what? I'm not following your story anymore.
Yeah. But let me wrap it up.
Let's go.
You see, I said it this other time. Some of you guys will remember I said, General Spear, when he first reacted to Mkhwanazi, he came and blazing. Him too. Pa, 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 pa. Hey, that little tiny province of yours. Abomzansi and Filtered made it a slogan. Some insulted them saying, why do you call it a tiny province? Nonetheless, that was General Spear. He realized that I even made a video there and there. I said, what you are doing, it's not going to end well for you. Remember, the ANC made the same mistake. Fikile Mbalula, when Kuanazi came out, he said, this borders on lawlessness. Collins Malach, the ANC Youth League, was interviewed. He said, if he's got cases, why don't you arrest people? We saw the attitude of the ANC. But when the ANC realized that the public is from Kuanazi, they were like, let's make a U-turn. Fikile Mbalula even denied his own words. We have those words, but he denied something. The evidence we have, he tried to deny it. Here's a point I'm driving home. You then see James Stewart, no Fadel, General Spear. I will even say Mkhunu is better. They have they have anger. They want to destroy Mkhwanazi. And I tell you this, from listening to them, this is what I'm getting. If we were to create a passage, a dark passage, we put all of the people this side, Mkhwanazi this side, and we say, Hamban, they will kill Mkhwanazi. The way they are so angry at him. The problem or the mistake that they are doing, they are trying by all means to convince us to see the truth that we do not see. They are trying so hard. I am not saying Mkhwanazi is an angel. I'm not saying he does not have his faults. But from where I'm seated, what Mkhwanazi has done, it is for the betterment of everyone. Therefore, I'm willing to overlook his mistakes. So if you want me to believe you, but you do not bring anything better than what Mkhwanazi has offered, and you expect me to believe you and not believe Mkhwanazi, forget and smile over my dead body. I'm not going to do that. That's the conclusion. So I see people are trying hard. Believe me, believe me, believe me, believe me. Aye, boo. Aye. The harder you try, the more we believe the opposite. If you have any evidence against Mkhwanazi, bring it. Let us decide whether Mkhwanazi is wrong or right. But now, the way you guys are going about it, you're not going to win us at all. Stewart says that he convinced journalist Yasif and all those journalists. I'm not sure if I believe him. I'm not sure. I
Did you
myself
believe him
listening.
about what?
He said that he went to EWN. He convinced all of the journalists that Mkhwanazi is a liar. He went to newsroom. Look. He went to EWN, Eyewitness News, ENCA, and the Newsroom Africa. He said he convinced all of them that Mkhwanazi is a lie. I'm not sure if I believe him because when he was recording that podcast with DJ Sbu, I was sitting like this, watching him like this, recording this video like this. And that day,
Do you know what?
I
You are the
sat like
problem.
this.
You are the problem.
Why?
You see, you are the problem. You see, I would have been there recording, and then when I just hear them, I would have just been like, hey, the file got corrupted. I don't know what happened. It got so corrupted, guys. But I'm like that. I'm a very petty person. But
So
I don't know what to say.
but guys.
Because you forced me into this conversation that I don't want any business of. Now I'm going to be on record as having said he was a guest of the state. But he was. But did I lie?
All right. Lalela-ke. So I've said, yabona-ke, there's a video ka-Adam that is coming up on Hustlers Con. I was watching him, I was like, yabona wena, you are not convincing at all. He was angry to an extent that he said, but he didn't say the name. He said, "Yeah, even if I were to, he said, I hate this general. And then he said, if,
That's unprofessional.
yeah, he said it. It's live. You'll see it on the video that is coming up on Hustlers Con. He then said, if they were to be given an opportunity to fight, he will defeat Mkhwanazi physically. And with everything, he can defeat him. But he never said the word Mkhwanazi. But you could pick it up. That's how much, that's what I'm saying, that's how much these people hate Mkhwanazi. And the more they hate him, the more we love him. The more they say all these things, the more I feel like, ngathi ngavele ngimfonela manje nabo bayarekhoda la makamba manga ngawo manje kunama number ngoba kunama number ke lalela nabo qamba manga la angibakhola nokubakhola. But I'm glad I got to tell
you. Can you please have the general as a guest on the show?
Hey, it will be difficult. Mkhwanazi, it will be difficult. Yo, if I can pull that one, I'll be happy. But it will be difficult.
10 minutes, Nyana.
Hey, I will appreciate even if it was 5 minutes.
Because we can't be. It can't be that Fidel is always on loudspeaker. It can't be. She's got to give access to everybody. And he must have the right of reply, by the way.
But remember, he's a police officer, by the way.
Dear Lieutenant General Kuanazi, Fidel Adams has several choice words to say about you. We know you don't have social media, but Shadrach Sevilla is obsessed with the fact that you have multiple social media accounts. But we members of the public jury, we understand how TikTok works. Can you please grant us a 10-minute interview?
James said they know. It's on he's there. It's on video. If it's not on part 1, it is coming up on part 2 this week. James says they even know the people who are operating social media on behalf of Mkhwanazi. It's not me. It's Mr. Shendrak. Leave Spear. He said it long ago. He said, I'm like, hey, I'm interested to hear the names of the people who are operating social media on behalf of General Mkhwanazi, said Mr. Shendrak. So they make me laugh, because they want to convince us, they want to convince us to follow them, believe them. I'm like, you guys are so unbelievable. Like, honestly.
They want us to believe that a general who is well decorated, there's barely any space left on the shoulders of his uniform, on his cap, on his chest. There's barely any space. There's so many colors there. And that he sits down and says, let me find people to operate TikTok for me.
General Mkhwanazi, guys, we started loving him. Even some of me, go to this YouTube channel, you will notice even way before July 6th, there are so many videos I did about General Mkhwanazi. He doesn't need social media. That guy, he will cough now. Videos so he doesn't need social media. We are the ones who need him, not the other way around. He doesn't need to speak. He just needs to pass by.
That is very profound because Masemola, the whole National Police Commissioner, said, I think he was at the ad hoc committee and he said, Kuanazi is a very stubborn man. He will keep coming to tell you the problems that he's having, and you will listen to him.
I remember Masemola.
What's his name? Is it Calvin? Is it Calvin who has to pay Mkhwanazi?
Yeah,
who
it's
was
him.
Jumping up and
Calvin,
down like popcorn?
Yes.
Where is he now? You see, the general is very strategic.
Yeah.
He doesn't take everybody to court.
That's true.
But trust and believe, he knows what you're saying.
Yeah, yes.
He's waiting patiently. And what happens when you're speaking from and this is directly to Fidel Adams and gangsters. Sorry, did I say gangsters? No. Oops. And friends. Watch your words. Because the general, the second you say something that's not true, his wallet is benefiting. Not even the state fund, his wallet. And you guys go online unprovoked and say all these things about him. So Mkhwanazi is a very smart man. And I'm not saying that just because I'm doing lip service. But watch him from an observation perspective.
True.
He sat down and said, when is the president out of the country again? That's the best day. That's the right day right there.
Someone there by Mpumalanga is trying to copy Mkhwanazi and do the same thing. When the president is out of the country, it's like, hey, let me do the same thing. I didn't say anyone. It
didn't work. It fell flat. Nah, that one is personal issue.
But again, guys, the lesson that you need to, or you ought to learn is, let me conclude this for you. There was a time where at church, I did not know, I was in a competition for a specific woman. So people knew about it. I was aware.
Woman? You mean dating?
Yes.
Okay.
So
go for it.
So the other guy won. And to me, it was never a painful thing. I was like, oh, okay, fine. But people started spreading propaganda, how I lost. Well, I was hurt because also it came from elderly people. But hear me out. This is where I'm going. There's a lady somewhere at Eastern Cape. She understands psychology. She said to me, Bongan, sorry, if you force people, or if you want to explain to people who did not ask you, you are going to have a problem because they are going to say, the fact that you are busy trying to force us to listen to you, it means you are guilty. She then advised me to say, listen, keep quiet. Whosoever is interested to know your side of the story will come and ask you, then you will explain yourself. And I did that. It was painful. And unfortunately, none of them came till today. But then it was painful as it was happening. Later, I got to live with it and accepted that people are believing lies about me. Here's the thing. The lesson is, Mr. Adams and James, if we don't have an interest to know whether you are criminal or not, you telling us does not change our perception about you. What you guys have failed to understand is that General Mkhwanazi is very smart. July 6, that guy did not give us everything. He gave us enough information to get us interested, but there was no match. From there, he went to ad hoc committee. I'm sorry, Madlanga Commission. He gave us enough to get us going, but not everything. Ad hoc committee, the same. Journalists started writing, where is the evidence? Little did they knew the evidence was still coming. Today, where are those journalists who were writing? Because the general, he operates like a general. He creates the interest first. Then he allows others to answer the questions that are coming out from people who are interested. That is what you guys have failed to understand. You did not create the interest from us to say, oh, we would like to hear Fadel Adam, but then please create the interest first. Don't just come now fighting. That is what our journalists have failed to understand. Create the interest from the public first. Once there is an interest, then you can come now and tell us your side of the story. Now you are busy. It's like you are, I'm sorry to use this word to females. It's like you are raping us. Because we have not warmed up to the information you are giving us. You're busy forcing us with that information. We are not interested. And we just keep showing you that we're not interested. So I'm saying, you guys have failed to create that. And today you expect us to believe you. When you come blazing against Mkhwanazi, we believe Mkhwanazi anyway. You can comment because you didn't want to comment on this one. Hey, by the way, take everything that we said with a pinch of salt and use the word allegedly.
I was never here. Someone even said it's Noni from Zanzibar and Filtered. I wonder who that is. It's her who's talking, not me. I never said anything, guys.
As if Valen.
It's AI.
As if Valen, I don't know if you have anything to comment on before we close.
Me? Justice for Ntanzi. Where is Ntanzi Nation? Show up in the comments. Give Ntanzi some love. Drop a 10, drop a 10, drop a 10. Those complaining about sound, guys, there's nothing I can do about it. It's the best that we could do. But somebody said actually that you have to reduce the volume on your end so that I am not feedbacking twice. So the comment says, Bongs, you need to tune the volume of the other device to the lowest frequency. Then we'll be sorted with the feedback. But then I asked myself, but how will he hear me? Edgar, come to the front of the room. Can you explain in English? What is all this? Which device? The mic?
Okay, I tried. Let me see. I tried just now.
Guess what? No, the feedback's still there.
Oh, okay. I say Valen anyway.
Anyway, we're going to play around with it, guys. We promise to improve and get better equipment.
Here are my last words before I read comments. Go and subscribe to Mkhwanazi Unfiltered. It would be nice to take it to 80K as they are fighting to get to 80K.
We're fighting hard. Can you introduce me to your partners, please?
Please take
and your co-workers.
Mkhwanazi Unfiltered to 80K.
It can't be that I must beg for a subscription. It can't be.
It's not make sure, Vele. People should just do, okay, let me say this. Another thing that...
Okay, fine. I'll do a video on Fidel Adams if you subscribe. But I don't want to, guys.
All right.
Can I do a video on a crocodile? Okay, I'll do a video on a crocodile.
Whoa. On a serious note, guys, there is a police officer that deserves a round of applause. The police officer who identified a crocodile, and they took that crocodile so they can remove the human remains. Guys, Yo, guys, please, 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 please. That guy,
Yeah.
that's a real hero. Give that guy his props. Mzansi
Yeah,
Unfiltered also deserves to, let's subscribe, watch the videos, and also let us support the channels, guys. We are trying to up the game. I think you guys, let me say this. I think you guys, we might have noticed that the tempo, the game is up. I mean, honestly, I often sit and be like, the way this content creation, especially in the Senzo Meyiwa case, a space is going, you realize that, if I don't post, Mzansi Unfiltered are doing the most. For me, I sit here and I be like, wow, this is impressive. But then the problem is, those things comes with cost. So there are many ways you guys can support. One, you first subscribe, which is free. Two, liking
Free.
all the videos, free. Three, sharing those videos, free. Four, you watch the ads, free of charge. Then if you have a little bit of money, then you can, super thanks, something like that. But if you don't have the money, please do the other 4 things, which are free of charge. Please, guys.
Absolutely free.
It takes
And
a
commenting,
lot.
you forgot.
Yes. Oh, yeah. So when you guys like the video, when you comment, even when you share our videos on your WhatsApp status, we do get the report that this video or this week people share your videos this number of times. The reason YouTube brings that, it is because it is that important for YouTube to promote our content. Number 2, when you comment, it says to YouTube there are real people here who are genuinely interested in this comment. But that's also one of the mechanisms that YouTube uses to go or to spread the word or to spread the content to other people who might not be part and parcel of the content. So you have the power. You have, the keys.
Let me give you a live example. It's only today, like I'm not gonna be hurt as much because I already told my audience at the beginning that the today's live stream was not gonna be monetized. Do you know that you typing in the comment section, I can't hear, you killed my life. You killed me. You slaughtered me. And YouTube said, it's a disaster over there. Let's not send people down her street. Like I was sitting at over 200 people at the beginning, but you guys kept typing. We can't hear. Stop typing that. YouTube can read. Have you ever seen how magical YouTube is? And I'm talking, stuff with YouTube. YouTube will tell you about your video, what the people are saying in the comments. It's just so amazing. And you're like, huh? So you scanned 600 comments and you're telling me 55% want Ntanzi out. It's so impressive. So I know that YouTube saw these comments that are saying, I can't hear. That's why I kept trying to come to you guys and say, it's okay, guys. It's okay. But you keep typing it. And now I'm now in the naughty girls corner. My video is not being recommended, but that's okay. Because today is a free 99 live stream. I was not supposed to make any revenue out of it. It was really to join the family. And look, I'm now transcending. I'm teleported to the other side, the SA Infotainment, where they talk about Fidel, Adams, and what's the other ones? The bouncer, Van Diesel. Well, I also have a lot to say about him off the record, but
all right. But again, guys, when you do all those things, it just helps us a lot. And one of the things that we do want to do is to keep improving, is to do other interviews, is to bring people who are knowledgeable. All of those things depend on the money. So if you if you don't have anything, watch as many ads as possible. It goes a long way.
It does. It really does.
Let me read people's comments on my side, Mzansi. I need to go. Kunini ngihamba?
I'm also going to drop off. Can I say goodbye? Can you give me
Please.
an opportunity to say goodbye?
Please.
Hi, SA Infotainment. Thank you so much. This was such an interesting conversation. Oh, we spoke for an hour and 30. This was only supposed to be 20 minutes. I hate it when people convince me to talk. I didn't even see the time. But this is a testament to great conversations, great company. We apologize for the sound quality. Interesting conversations. Shout out to Mazwi. I forgot to say that in my initial speaking. English is gone, guys. My bundles are done. When I initially spoke about Mazwi, I forgot to say, welcome back home. Shout out to your sister. Truly hope you get the assistance medically, because it sounds like a gooby. And yeah, your mental health is also important to us. Thank you. That's it. I'm checking out. I'm going back to my channel, guys. Those who want to come, we're going to continue. I think I'm going to get someone to join us. Bye.
Thank you very much. Also, Mzansi and Fidel, before you leave, thank you very much for your love and support. Just to say, to pass by as well in your busy corner there, little thing, little province
My
of
tiny
yours.
little corner. My tiny little. I've picked up so much heat for that, and every time I'll be like, this one never watched Mkhwanazi, never
Yeah.
watched Shatrix, and you're coming in 2026 to blame me.
Yeah. Nah,
Shame on you.
nevertheless, thank you very much. It's also one of those things, man, that is. How best can I say this? You know, one of those things where you're looking at the niche and the type of content creators that we have. It's always interesting to see this, what we are doing. I highly appreciate this. So yeah, we shall.
It's just I'm just a girl who you didn't see coming. I don't know what you were trying to see and coming where.
I was
But I'm
watching
here now. I'm
everyone
inside
on the niche,
Palatine.
just for people to know.
Really?
Everyone.
So why did you ever not say hi to me? Guys, this guy never spoke to me. Let me put him on blast. This guy never spoke to me. I think I can say on record he's never commented on my channel. By the way, when someone comments, when a content creator comments on your channel, YouTube says run. It puts big. I've had Mighty Jamie comment on my channel, and YouTube will tell you the big boys are here. Okay, respond to this comment. Don't play stupid games.
I don't know if I've commented.
I don't think I've ever seen you comment on my channel.
I wouldn't
ever.
deny. No. But in.
Okay. We've got
Not
a
in.
stalker, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know about stalker, but
What's
yeah.
your-
I don't know if
No,
I've ever
explain yourself.
commented. I don't know. I
Because you
wouldn't
said-
lie.
Do you know why I'm saying that? You said, I saw everyone. So for you to say I never saw her coming, it means you were there. You're the OG, but you never commented. I'm hurt. I always comment. If I watch a video, guys, may I comment? Because that's my contribution. I don't comment if I have something bad to say.
Oh, okay. Sorry, guys.
But if I have a neutral statement, I will comment.
I don't know why. I don't know
Why
why.
did you never comment?
I don't know why. I don't.
We need you to improve on your behavior.
I will improve, guys.
Can we get a commitment?
Yeah, I will improve, guys.
Okay, that's all. That means I can go. My work is done. We've got a reformed content creator.
Bye-bye. Can I?
Bye.
Sharp. All right, guys, let me read your comments and later before we leave. Keep it up, bro. You always do a great job. Okay, English. All right, I think we read all of those comments here. Maybe is that lady is one that is favor of the state Senzo Meyiwa case? I'm not sure. No. It's not. Tandi Thomas Otigem. Is Adam getting arrested? That will be great. He doesn't have respect for other people at all. And I think he's the the most important person on this. He thinks he's the most important person on the earth, on planet Earth. Bongan Bafo, please tell that lady to show her face beautiful, but because we know her beautiful voice. Please. Umsisi ngubane otamahat waitumelo uti Adams must be arrested. That idiot. Right, utilane masega uti silam tondo we masega. Right, uti says uti parliament seems to be a retirement village of criminals. When is Adam getting arrested? Tunjabulo Masonda uti shoba for we should bring this sister and others he works with and his girlfriend because she was using his boyfriend's card. If so, Ntanzi must bring his mother to Ntanzi must bring his mother so that we can hear that who was using his cell phone while he was arrested. Voice behind the mic. A day in prison is like a month. Danko Chablan Masondo Uchabo Masondo Utige. Why are the people who are in the house they don't call them even Kelly? Because was the girlfriend of Senzo Meyiwa. Fadel Adams, Charles Kings. All right, Stephen was Manuti Fadel Gatin Kenny. No ways are they fit to lead SA. Colbert, that's why I moved here. 1185. Watching SA Infotainment Podcast and Mzansi Unfiltered in the same space is from watching from where I'm sitting. Silewen. Siyabonga Gaza Impala in the house. The Impala in the house. Voice is the lady speaking is the one and only Noni Waga Mzansi Unfiltered. Alright, that's the laugh. Oh, look at the voice behind the mic. She deserves to be on the 100K and beyond. Dango. Right. Phineas, follow me. I will let you know to follow me. Then I will let you know our secret. The voice behind the mic. No, he mustn't go to that circus channel. News for sure. Unjabulo lawyer who usually was with Patricia Mashal. Volume please. Lucas Nkosi. Bongs, are you using two devices? There is a feedback from the sister side. I don't know, guys. Me, I wasn't using two devices. Adam is obsessed with Mkhwanazi. Obsessed. Right? Favorite group. Watching from phase 4. Habaron, Botswana, Dango, Botswana. Right. Adam is a joke. Unelisa, is this Miss Unfiltered? Yes, it was her. The Rock, Guyokala Abaningi. Guyokala Lieutenant General Kuanazi. Oh, my daughter, stating with disrespectful. Bafigile, ops, ops. Fidel Adams. Silewen. Atlela. Mazet, former guest of the state. Vet on Uti. I don't know if I'm able to read this comment. Respect you. We respect you. Right. That little man, Fadel, shame. Your way, nah. General is coming for you, filthy mouth, for your filthy mouth. Mazet, Adams have a verbal diarrhea, right? Utas, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Never we stand with our general. We are coming out together. Why is this toss come back? Right? Our general will not waste his time. What thugs? All right, I get you. Tapsil, sound is good this side. Bongs, tango. Voice behind the mics, 10. Ignitia, Justice for Ntanzi. Tapsile, 10. Right, favor, subscribed. Right? Zamania Man, angiboni kahle ke la Adam is scared. Right? Hoshkar behavior bongana. Weekend is over. No arrest. SAPS is dropping the ball. I see what you are doing there. I like this team to the fullest. Danko. Right, guys, that marks the end of the day of our live stream today. I will bring in Musa on another video or on another live stream. But yeah, guys, for me, I just want to take this 6 minutes and make it 2 hours straight, and then we close. You can comment in between. But for me, guys, I will tell you this. I don't. There's nothing that General Libya, James, Adams, who else is in that corner? Kunu, and then who else as well? There's nothing that they have done so far that have convinced me. Like there's nothing so far that they have done. One of their biggest mistake is not to understand human psychology. They don't understand human psychology. They don't understand the fact that with people, you need to give us time. You need to create the interest. You need to say things that, don't say everything, but say the most important thing and then allow us to get interested. When we are interested, then you can come in, fill in the gaps slowly but surely. So those are some of the things that I felt like the people who are advising these people are not doing justice to them. Shame, are not. And I think if I was advising them, I think I would have told them that let's build this momentum. Let's create the momentum parallel to the Mkhwanazi team and the Madlanga and the ad hoc committee, which doesn't necessarily help them. You understand what I'm saying? So those are some of the problems that I've picked up with them to say they seem to have failed to understand that when General Mkhwanazi did was to first create interest. He was very strategic in how he said things, when he said it, and why he said it. And was also strategic in that he opens the loopholes and allow other people to fill in the gaps. And he was not doing everything by himself. So those are some of the things that I feel this team have failed to understand. As for Ntanzi, like I said, I still believe that bring as much witnesses as possible. The state will have no business telling us or not to bring this, not to bring that. They will have no business to do that. Why? Because they have done it. They've wasted our time. They've called all this number of people that actually, at the end of the day, they did not add any value. You understand? Those are some of the things that I've noticed when it comes to the Senzo Meyiwa trial. But Monday, the 4th of May, we will be having a new witness on the stand for Ntanzi. So for that, let's see what the witness brings. And then we talk to Mazwi. I feel like, it took abo Pagalum Tagat, abo Ngizwe, abo Xolani to go and protest there for us to get Mazwi back. And we appreciate what those guys did. So there is a special series that I will do for Jacinta Ngobese and all those guys, all those people. I'm still gathering my information because I think that thing, it deserves a special episode where you dissect their impact, who they are, their impact, and where are they going, the trajectory of what they are doing for this country as well. Those are some of the things that I would like to cover. Obviously, budget becomes a biggest constraint for me personally. Like you have seen that I've introduced shows on a weekend. Should you wish, or if you are a victim of crime, any crime, you are allowed. Just use my email address, bmasugu59@gmail.com, and tell me why or what type of crime you are a victim of, and then I will have you on the podcast. But on weekends, we are now going to have these shows where I want to get people, I want to bring in people, I want to interview people. You understand what I'm saying? Because we need to expand. We need to grow. There was a time where we needed to buy a camera. There was a time where we needed to buy the Rodecaster Pro 2. You know, we've bought those things. Now we need to grow. So, you know, that's what I'm saying. So it shows that when I ask you guys to donate, you know, watch the ads so we can buy more equipment. I wasn't joking. We still need more. But at least you can see, you understand, that this Rodecaster Pro 2 that I'm using here, this thing, guys, I spent around just close to 20,000 rand. All thanks to you guys, because hey, that's money. We don't use this money guy YouTube. We take that money back and we reinvest it back to the the channel. So those things, guys, our equipment is very expensive. Just I have 4 of just these mics, guys. Do you know that this thing, it cost, I spent 2,345 rand, just this thing, not this thing. This stand, hello, this stand was 1,000 something rand. This cable was 600 rand, just these things. So I'm saying to say, guys, when we ask for your support, it's not because really we just want to chow, man. No, we want to invest, even get more guests. You have seen what I've started doing. I want to keep on bringing more and more and more and more and more educational guests as well. People who will make impact to your life. So those are some of the things that I wanted to say. As for the Senzo Meyiwa trial, I am team defense and nothing has changed me. As for the others, I am team Masemala, Kuanazi, and Kumalo. Nothing will change me. As for the others, we are sorry for not believing you. You have not given us enough evidence to do so. Let me read these comments and we sign out. I like that, bro. Maluleke. Wapinda futhi Maluleke. Wati Maluleke Shadrick. You always spot on. Dango Maluleke. Bongoni, says Maluleke. Yeah, our general is 10 steps ahead. Then they are trying to catch up. So Mama Mpo. Hi, Bongs. Hey, Mama Mpo. You're late. Why are you late? Why are you not? Okay, let me read this comment that just came in now. Yvonne Uti, I am really proud of you. Keep informing us. Keep educating us. Keep going. Danko. Danko is thank you until we meet again, good people. I really appreciate you. I love you guys. And I know, you know, when some of you guys rebuke me in the comments, say, Bohan, you are wrong here. I know and I'm able to distinguish between the people who belongs to this channel and those who are passerby. I love you guys and appreciate you guys.